with Slim Goodbody.
All fit!
Closer than the universe. Closer than the earth. Closer than your zip code. Closer than your sneakers. It's your body.
So let's get
All fit!
from the top of your head to the tip of your toes.
All fit!
You got a body that moves and a body that grows.
All fit!
Today's topic is
Flexibility.
Your body can move free and easily. That's because you have flexibility. You see, your body can move at certain points. Those certain points are known as joints. Joints give you the opportunity to be
All fit!
movement possibility
All fit!
because of flexibility. I love being able to move my body freely and easily, to bend, to reach, to twist comfortably. The ability to do this is the part of physical fitness called flexibility. Bones are the framework of your body, holding you up in the same way that beams support a building. But unlike a building, your body needs to be able to move. Now, since each bone is rigid and unbending, you can only move at those places where bones meet. The joints. Joints at your hip, your knee, your ankles and feet allow you to walk, to run, to jump, and to kneel. Joints at your shoulder, elbows, wrists, and hands allow you to swim, throw a ball, or paddle a canoe.
All fit!
We can stand and we can bend
All fit!
because bones meet up end to end.
All fit! All fit!
Now let's take our personal space and get our bodies ready for action. Remember, your personal space is an area you can move in a little bit without touching anyone else. Now, we're going to take an imaginary trip in the country. We'll start with a nice, easy walk in place. Chin level, shoulders back and easy, arms swinging loosely from your shoulders. You know, so the trip doesn't take too long, let's pick up the pace and start jogging. That's good. Keep breathing the fresh air. Oh, no! There's a big mountain ahead. We're going to have to climb it. This is really going to take some flexibility. Reach up and pull. Oh, again. Reach up and pull. Again. Really use your muscles. Stretch high and pull up one more time. Oh, good. We're at the top. And there's a lake ahead. That's great because I'm warm. Let's jump in. Ooh. Now, we'll do some swimming. Use the freestyle. Backstroke. Good for flexibility. Swim a little bit with the breaststroke. Out of the lake, and let's get on our bicycle. Sit down, and we'll pedal all the way home. To make these moves, you used your joints. Just for fun, let's pretend some of these joints become stiff and unbendable. For your elbow, for example, imagine you could move your arm freely from your shoulder, but not at your elbow. Swing your arm around. Relax and change arms. Now swing the other one around. Now I want you to pretend both your arms are frozen at the elbow and the wrist and swing them. What would you do if you had to scratch your head? Oh, you couldn't do it. How about eating? Look. Boy, there are a lot of things that would be difficult. Okay, relax for a minute. And just walk naturally in place while we see some fine examples of flexibility. I'm here at the Body Lab, and I want you all to sit down and relax. Inside of your body, your muscles pull your bones, and your bones move at joints. Flexibility really depends upon two things: the kind of joint you're using and the length of the muscle that's moving the bone at the joint. Joints come in different shapes and in different sizes. And the type of movement they allow depends exactly on how they are designed. Each joint allows a certain range of movement. That means the amount of movement a joint is naturally capable of. Have you ever seen a pitcher do a complicated windup and pitch a ball? His arm is able to move in many different directions, back and forth, side to side, around in a circle. And that's because of the ball and socket joint in his shoulder, the most freely moving joint of all. Almost as flexible is the ball and socket joint where your thigh bone meets your hip. It doesn't have quite the same flexibility as the shoulder because it must also help support the body's weight when you're standing. But it still has a tremendous range of movement. The knees are the largest joints in your body. They're hinge joints, and hinge joints are also found at your elbows and fingers. They only move in one direction, back and forth, like a door on a hinge. The arrangements of joints is one part of flexibility. The length of muscles that move your bones is also important. When muscles are nice and long, the joint can go through its full range of movement. But when people are not as active as they could be, their muscles can become shorter, and that can limit a joint's range of movement. So there's a loss of flexibility. My lab assistant, Mandroid, has been working on lengthening his muscles and increasing his flexibility. Let's see a brief demonstration. Thank you, Mandroid. That was just excellent. The exercise that you can do to lengthen those muscles and improve your flexibility is called stretching. Hey, let's go down to the gym and try it out. Hey, All Fit team, you're looking good. How you feeling?
Great.
How you doing, Slenda?
Great.
What are we going to work on today?
Flexibility today.
Flexibility. Good luck. Have a good one.
Okay, you know we have to warm up first, right? Let's start with a hopscotch. Good. Reach it up. Nice flat feet. Reach up with those arms. That's it. Warming up. Keep going. Good. Keep going. Nice warm muscles. All right. Keep going. Okay, now so we won't get sore tomorrow, let's stretch out. Hip first, and switch. Now reach up, way up, and switch. Okay, good. Let's get down on the floor now. Feet together, knees as close to the floor as possible. Sit up nice and straight, chin up, stretch forward, never bounce. Hold it. Looks good. Okay, one leg straight, one leg still bent. Chin up, reach for your foot, reach out. Looks good. And switch. There we go. Stretch those muscles out, make them long. Hold it. Okay, looks good. Feet together again. Okay, ring, ring, somebody's calling. Mike, what's the phone? Who's calling? Hi, Mom. Yeah, having a great time. Okay, let's see other lines ringing. Who's calling? Oh, it's my brother. Oh, yes, I love being here. Bye. Okay, bring your knees to your chest. Support your back. Let's go all the way down on the floor. All right. Pretend one member of your family has your feet and the other has your hands, and they're doing a tug of war, one direction and the other. Take a deep breath and stretch out. Now blow it out slowly. Let it go. Let me go. All right. One more time. Stretch it out. Tug of war. And now let it go. Relax. All right, now roll to your side. Sit up slowly. Both legs out in front. There we go. Sit up nice and straight. Chin up. Reach for your toes again. Reach out, and hold it there. That's great. Hold it. Remember, everybody's different.
That's looking good. That's good flexibility work. You know, there are certain natural limits to flexibility. For instance, you can't swivel your head all the way around to look behind you, can you? No. Now, before we leave the gym today, I want to teach you the name of a muscle. This one is in the back of your leg, and it goes down to your knee. It's right here, and it's called the hamstring. Now, when the hamstring is nice and long, and your stomach muscles are nice and strong, you protect your back from getting hurt. Now, the name of this muscle again is the hamstring. What is the name of that muscle?
The hamstring.
The hamstring. What is the name of that muscle?
Hamstring.
Now, you tell me also, what is the name of this muscle?
Hamstring.
Hamstring. Everybody say hamstring.
Hamstring.
That's great. You know, flexibility is necessary, not only in sports and in the gym, but in everyday activities, too. No matter how good your flexibility is, there are certain things the human body is just not capable of doing. Now, I want you to kiss your bicep. And I want you to kiss your wrist. Now, I want you to kiss the end of your elbow. No, kiss the end of your... You can't do it because...
That's impossible!
Having a flexible body is very important, but sometimes we use the word flexible in a slightly different way. We speak of people who are flexible in their thinking. That means they're willing to bend a little in their opinions, to stretch a bit in their dealings with others. Rigid people who always have to be right and think they have all the answers aren't very likely to enjoy life. Just as having tight muscles means you can't feel much freedom and joy in movement. And now it's time for our pledge. Yo, team!
All right. Hey, team, you're looking good. You feeling good?
Yeah!
All right, you all set for the pledge?
Yeah!
All right, I want you to stand up, put your hand on your heart, and repeat after me. I promise
I promise
to treat my body with respect,
to treat my body with respect,
to try and act in ways correct,
to try and act in ways correct,
to exercise with energy,
to exercise with energy,
and always do my best to be
and always do my best to be
all fit. And exercise with energy, all fit. And always do my best to be all fit. Woo! Let's move it. All fit. All